Hello everyone, my name is Analí Delgado and today I'm gonna base my lesson plan in punctuation marks. So it's gonna be about punctuation marks and it's intended to be for first graders. And before I start my lesson, in my lesson plan I wrote that I will have a smart board, but here I don't have a smart board, so I'm gonna pretend that my computer is my smart board and this whiteboard is a smart board just for this lesson. Okay, so I'm gonna start right now. First, I'm gonna start by checking the prior knowledge of my students. So I'm gonna start. Hello students, so today we're going to learn new things. So I'm gonna give you a think tank. A think tank is a worksheet, so you are going to answer according to what you know. Okay, just what you know. Don't feel stressed, just answer according to what you know. So the questions, doing a parenthesis, so I'm gonna pretend I'm giving the think tanks, but the questions are gonna be this, that are: do you know the name of this sign? Do you know what is used for? Do you know the name of this sign? So basically it are going to be like three signs: the period, the question mark, and the exclamation mark. So there are going to be 6 questions. Do you know the name of this sign? And do you know what is it used for? So for all 3. And I'm going to allow some time for them to answer. And then I'm gonna start my lesson. Okay, so now I'm going to use the smart board. So first thing we're going to see is about the question mark. So here we have the question mark. Anyone know what is a question mark? No? Okay. So it's used to end a sentence or statement which poses a question. Do you know what is a question? Yes, what is a question? Yes, when you ask someone something. Okay, so here we have an example. It says, do you like Marmite? So it's a question, and it ends, I'm sorry about that. And it ends with a question mark. Here we have our question mark. So that's the drawing of a question mark. Okay, now, questioning words: how, why, where, when, who, and what. So when you see that a sentence begins with these words, how, why, where, when, who, and what, that will be a question, and it would end with a question mark. Okay? Now, I'm gonna go with the exclamation mark. So, does anyone know what is an exclamation mark? No? Okay. So, it is used to express strong feelings or emotions such as shock, surprise, anger, or a raised voice. It's used to give a command, used after interjections or exclamations, and used in informal writing. For example, if I say to someone, stop, that's not a complete sentence, but I'm saying stop. It's for strong feelings, so that would end with an exclamation mark. Stop or sit down. So here we have some examples. It says stop, sit down. Can I make a suggestion? Well, that's a question. And boo. For example, if we're surprised, or if we are angry, or we're happy, we can use, or we can say something that ends with an exclamation mark. Okay, so now, do you remember what is this punctuation mark? What's the name of this one? Question mark. Very good. And what is it used for? Very good for asking questions. And then, do you know what is this punctuation mark? Very good, that is an exclamation mark. Okay, now, if I write what I said earlier, if I say stop, I can write it with an exclamation mark at the end because I'm saying stop. Okay? Now, a basic sentence ends with a period. Does anyone know what is a period? Yes, the dot that ends in a sentence. Okay, so this is a period. This dot is a period, and it's basically just to end a normal sentence, not to end an exclamation or used to express strong feelings, no, or questions. It's just to end basic sentences. Okay, so now we're gonna do an activity, and I'm gonna make pairs. Okay, so let's do that right now.